Okay, so this wig today, you guys, is from ISEE Hair. I'm just showing you guys the hairline. This is what it looks like straight out of the package. It did come pre-plucked. I didn't touch anything at this point, so I'm going to be doing a side part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and carve out my part. Now, because this is only a 13 by 4 lace front wig and you don't get a ton of parting space, I find that the part comes out better when you do a side part and you kind of curve your part as opposed to doing one just straight back. And then I'm just going to walk you guys through really quickly my little routine for my wigs. This is what I do to get them to lay extremely flat. I'm going to put the mousse on it, all on the edges and all on the top of the hair, because I want to make sure that I kind of like lock this the way that the hair falls into place. So in order to do that, I'm going to be taking my hot comb. If you guys do not have a hot comb, I would highly suggest that you invest in one. And it's not even that much of an investment because they are not expensive at all. But this is the key to getting the edges to be pressed out, flattening the top of it, getting it to lay as flat as possible, and it will just make your life so much easier. I know sometimes people use like a wand curler, but if you get you a hot comb, it'll save you a lot of time. So once I have finished pressing the hair out, this is the final result and it's just ready for me to install it. You guys, this is going to be a glueless install, like 95% of all my installs are. So I didn't bleach the knots. I just put whatever foundation was left on my foundation brush on the back of the lace. I'm not putting it all over. I'm just putting it on the front part and then the actual part, because that's really all that you're going to be able to see anyway. So I'm just going to proceed with cutting off the lace and the ear tabs. I'm just going to use the Got To Be glue, you guys. I'm going to put it on the hairline and then I'm just going to kind of like mold how I want the edges to be, but I'm not like doing anything crazy or special with the baby hair. So just by me putting the Got To Be on the hairline and then hitting it with the blow dry on the cool setting, it's going to make sure that this gives me a pretty good hold. You guys will see when I tug on the hair, it's not going anywhere, but this is just really quick and simple for those of you who do not like to use glue. Hello and welcome back to my channel, you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it. Number one, because this video is long overdue, I low-key kind of forgot that I had this one to share with you guys my honest opinions of this hair. I'm going to start with the packaging. Now, this packaging is from their Aliexpress store. My other ISEE hair videos, you will notice the packaging is different. Those are from the official store. This one is from their Aliexpress store. So this is what it looks like. The back is still the same as like their packaging from their official store. Nothing really fancy there to see. So inside of it, you guys, my wig came in like this little plastic bag. They did give me a little pamphlet here of information in it, a little $5 coupon code, and then of course some nude wig caps here. All there is to see there as far as the packaging. Now the shipping for this hair, it took exactly 4 days. I can't remember if they shipped it through FedEx or DHL though, but I know for a fact that it did get to me in about 4 days. This is their straight lace front wig, you guys. This is a 13x4 Malaysian hair texture straight lace front wig. It's not a frontal wig, so you're not going to get the dimensions of the frontal. I know a lot of people have like love-hate relationships because number one, you don't get a lot of parting space, but the reason why I do like them is because they look so bomb as side parts. So because you don't get like that 6-inch or even that true 4-inch parting space, I find it best that if you like kind of like make a little L part on the wig, then it just looks really bomb like this. The wigs like this, when you try to put them in the middle part, it just looks a little bit funny because you have little parting space and then the whole bulk of the wig is like in the back, and I feel like when you turn to the side it just makes your head like shaped a little bit weird. I did get this wig in 22 inches, you guys. It is definitely true to length, and then I also got it in 180% density. Now the only con that I will say about this wig is that it only goes up to 180% density. They have 130, 150, which I do not advise that you get that because this 180, it doesn't feel like a true 180 density to me. So just imagine if you get like the 150 or the 130, it's going to be probably stringy. So I wouldn't recommend that you guys get that. But I mean, usually for wigs like this, I like them to be a little bit more on the thinner side. If you guys see my video on the straight lace front wig, that is like my favorite from Ali Bell Hair. This wig is very similar to that. I styled it pretty much the same as I did that wig. So if you guys haven't seen that video, I will go ahead and link it down below. But this one, the only thing that I will say, I love the wig. I just wish that it was a little bit more fuller. Like I said, it's 180 density, but it doesn't seem like a true 180 density. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Like if I were to gather all the hair up, honestly looks like maybe 3/4 of like an actual hair bundle to me. If they made this wig in a higher density, then this wig would be perfect. They do have other wigs, of course, but I'm just speaking on this wig in particular. A young lady messaged me and she was telling me did I think that the 150, or I think it was 180 density that I had in another video, was it too full, because she says she purposely wanted like a really thin wig. So it's just a matter of if it's your preference or not. Like I said, for me it's doable because it looks really natural, but I would just have like for it to be just a teeny bit more fuller. If you wanted to, you could like do kind of like one of those little swoop hairstyles where you do it like this, but honestly, like when I move around, this is not going to stay. It's going to come loose because that's just like how soft the hair is. Of course, if I really wanted to put some effort into it, I would definitely like stick a bobby pin in it just to hold it. So you could like put it behind your ear if you wanted to. Haven't got any tangling with this hair. I don't expect to get any tangling with this hair, to be honest. As far as the shedding, this hair barely sheds, which is a really good thing, probably because it's not a lot of hair on the wig, but the hair doesn't really shed at all. I know that on camera the hair is coming up as looking like jet black, but I did not dye this hair at all, you guys. I just left it in its natural state. This wig is definitely affordable, you guys. It's like, for this 22 inches, it's like $145 if I'm not mistaken, so it definitely is under $150. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about this wig. Like I said, it's either gonna work for you or it's not, but if you are interested in it, I'll go ahead and leave the information for this wig down below in my description box. See you guys in my next video, so stay tuned because you're gonna see this whole ensemble again. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.